Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Origami with Miss Cynthia. Today, I will show you how to create an origami Christmas tree. Now, let's get started. The supplies you will need are a sheet of paper and a pair of scissors. Once you selected your sheet of paper, you're going to bring one corner down and fold it into that triangle. Our goal is to cut out a square out of this 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So go ahead and cut off that rectangle shape, just like this. Now from this point, go ahead and open up your sheet of paper and fold it the opposite way, diagonally, just like this. Just make a really good crease. Open it up again. And now we're going to fold it top to bottom, just like this. We're going to open up one more time and then fold it left to right, just like this. And just make sure you're folding in a nice flat surface. It makes it so much easier when you're folding origami. And get those creases down real good. All right, so from here, our next step is face your sheet of paper so you're looking at a diamond. Now you'll notice the creases inside, you'll have kind of like a plus sign going on right here in the middle, and you want to focus on the top square, this diamond shape here on the top, and then the bottom one also, because we're trying to connect that top point there to the bottom. Now from here, if you hold your paper up like this, you're just going to tuck in the left side, folding it towards the middle. Let me hold that the right way. Okay, so now we're just going to tuck this in towards the middle because we want to create some layers going on there in the middle. So go ahead and just tuck that in and fold that in half, just like this. Okay. You're going to do the same thing to the right side. So you're holding a sheet of paper like this, and this guide right here, you're just going to press it down and fold. Just like this. Now we can just lay it flat and go ahead and crease that through. So what you'll have is a solid sheet of paper. Inside you'll have your little flap sheets that you created. And that bottom piece is solid. All right, so we're gonna work on the right side. This point on the right, go ahead and align it here to that middle crease, folding it this way, just like this. Okay, we're gonna swing that over and do the same thing again. So that point to that middle crease. And we're just going to swing that back and then work on the left side. So bring the left to that middle crease. Then swing that over and do the same thing. That point, bring it into that middle crease and crease away like this. Okay, I'm going to swing that back over and get back to where we started. So now we have two flaps going on this side and two flaps going on the left side. This bottom portion to give a shape to our Christmas tree, we're going to just get rid of that. So go ahead and cut that off. You're going to follow that line on the bottom of the sheet of the paper, just like this. So now you have a triangle. Now from this point, you'll have some flaps that you have to open up, like this. And go ahead and open it up all the way. And you're going to press... I'm going to press it down. Okay, and we're going to flip that over. So you'll have a little flap that opens here. Go ahead and open that up. And then you're going to press down. Okay, I'm going to flip this over. Make sure that's nicely creased. We're just going to flip everything back over to where we started, like this. Now you'll notice that little flap, open it up, and then we're going to press down on it like this. Okay, we're going to flip that over. You have a flap. Open it up and crease it. Here, flap, open it up and crease it down. Just like this. So just make sure you go through and just make sure you get rid of all your little flaps that were once there. Okay, I think we got rid of all of our little flaps there. Now it is cutting time. So remember, this middle crease here is your guide, and that will guide you as to how far you need to cut. So you don't want to go past that line. And you're just going to do some straight cuts towards that center crease. Now keep in mind that the more cuts you go through it, the more dimension your Christmas tree will have, okay? I'm going to flip it over and do the same thing. I'm just going to follow the cuts I just did on the other side so I can just align those. And notice I'm not cutting all the way through, okay? All right. And now our next step from here is a little bit more folding. Now this is the top of your Christmas tree. You don't want to fold that part, but all the rest of your little slits that we just created, you want to fold this corner towards the center guide. So this whole origami folding, you want to focus on that center guide because that will be your guide throughout this whole folding. So you want to bring that corner and then just fold it down. Just like this. So once you get done with one side, you want to swing that over, including the top part here, and then just work on your next one. So this little corner, bring it to your center piece there. Do the same thing all the way through. Corner piece, center, corner piece, and center. All right, I'm going to do one more. So we're going to swing that over. And then just keep folding this all the way through your Christmas tree, okay? Now, if this is your first time tuning in and watching us, I want to invite you for you to follow us on our social media, Buckeye Public Library System. You can follow us and have some more fun. All right, guys, so you're going to do that all the way through. And I'm going to bring one in that's already completed. So once it's through, once you're done going through and folding all the edges, what you want to do is kind of just expand it a little bit. So you kind of just fluff out your tree, just like we do our Christmas trees. And this is what your Christmas tree will look like. I hope you have enjoyed this video. 'Tis the season to be jolly. A very Merry Christmas to you and your family. Bye.